I had a really important conversation with my daughter yesterday. She's 6 and she's starting to understand social norms. I love that I get to teach her about these things at this age because now she understands the why. Her and I were in the bathroom at a restaurant, the same stall, and I unzipped my pants and she goes, "Mom, do you have another baby in your belly?" Typically I would take offense, but she's literally 6 years old and she just doesn't know what is and isn't okay to ask and why. I said, "Why do you ask that?" And she said, "Because your belly's big." We were eating pizza, okay? I was super bloated and I'm only 6 months postpartum, give me a break. I told her in a very kind and respectful way, which wouldn't have been done when I was a kid. I have a vivid memory of my little sister, who was probably 4 at the time, asking my mom, "Why do you have so many blackheads on your nose?" And my mom goes, "That's rude. Why would you ask me that?" Obviously took it personally. And I think that's what's really important to understand. Like a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, if they haven't already had this conversation, you can't expect them to know. And mind you, if it was just the one time, I probably wouldn't have said anything. Probably would have just been like, "Ha ha ha, you're cute, you're small, you're adorable." But we were swimming a couple weeks ago and I was getting in the pool and she yelled, "Mom, get in with your chunky legs." She got it from us calling my son chunky. He's 6 months old and he has chunky legs and we love it and it's adorable when you call a baby chunky. But last night I had to break the unfortunate news to her. Adults don't like being called chunky. I told her, honestly, whether good or bad, whatever your intention is, it's probably just not a good idea to comment on someone else's appearance. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what their insecurities are. I told her, obviously beauty fades, we grow old, we get wrinkly, and what really matters about a person is what's on the inside. She kind of looked at me like, "Oh, okay." I told her it's natural to have those thoughts, but it's okay to keep them as inside thoughts. You don't always have to speak what you're thinking. And of course I told her I'm her mom. It doesn't bother me, but I don't want her to be in an awkward situation where it bothers someone in public. So it's just better not to. It's better to stray away from that. And maybe when she gets older, I'll be able to explain to her what like a compliment is and how it's different than stating the obvious. I feel like if I would have told her you can compliment people and say good things about them, kids don't know what's good. I just feel like if I would have opened up the door to compliments, it might have been phrased as, "Mom, I love your big belly. Is there another baby in there?" So right now, at least her age, I think it might just be appropriate to say, "Hey, no comments about people's appearance, period." But I don't know. What do you think? How do you handle that with your kid?